Dracula has the power of birthing new vampires, almost like childbirth, which is exclusively feminine. It is the Count who does all the labour in the castle, such as setting tables, making beds, and even driving Jonathan in his wagon. The relationship between him and Dracula can be viewed as homoerotic. Dracula claims to own Jonathan in the same way women used to be owned by men.
The soldier in the story is introduced through a female gaze. Since his handsome appearance is emphasized, this links how the text was written during the 1970s feminist movement, and how Carter's intention is to subvert traditional gender roles. Furthermore, in the same way virginity used to be seen as a sign of worth and value for women, the soldier's virginity empowers him. It gives him a special quality that allows him to see beyond that lady's vampire sexual powers.
Van Helsing appears to be a liminal character, as he is a Catholic yet also embodies scientific and technological advances of the time. For example, he employs rational scientific methods while also using superstitious and religious objects to protect against evil. Adhering to societal codes was seen as highly important at the time, and a rational man would have to remain a respectful gentleman at all times. This is stressed when Quincy Morris dies. With a smile and in silence, a gallant gentleman. Even his death, the importance of maintaining stiff upper lip is highlighted.
Unlike in Dracula, it seems the notion of rationality is largely avoided in Angela Carter's collection. For example, in The Company of Wolves, the townspeople protect themselves in a rational way, perhaps suggesting that the threat in itself is irrational. However, the threats shown are usually seen to be a male figure, such as vampires, the devil, and werewolves.
Renfield is a monstrous character since he has a desire to gain the life force of flies, spiders, birds and cats. Dracula's otherness in itself would have been seen as monstrous by a Victorian reader, since there was a fear of immigrants and crime at the time, especially with regards to the rising Jewish population in London. Dracula's aquiline nose hints at him being Jewish, and in the 1931 film adaptation of the novel, he's even introduced wearing an oversized necklace with the Star of David.
The Marquis is known to kill his wives and keep their bodies. Like Dracula, it seems he has no regard for female life. Both the Marquis and the Dracula maintain the facade of being respectable aristocrats, yet act like savages in private. The colour red usually links to the Marquis' monstrosity, such as the choke of rubies like an extraordinary precious slit throat. Furthermore, the ideal slit throat is similar to Dracula's active fighting nets.
Dracula specifically targets Lucy and Mina, two young English women. He bites their necks, exchanges bodily fluids, and the sexual connotations of this penetration mirrors the Victorian fear of outsiders tainting pure English blood. Arthur also victimizes some women since he is the one to finally kill the undead Lucy. The men tell Mina to stay behind as they hunt vampires, highlighting the Victorian belief that men were the stronger, superior sex.
The Snow Child herself is unable to express any sort of view or opinion since she doesn't talk at all, and once the Count has had his way with her, she melts away, only to leave a bloodstain. Perhaps the author is mocking and exaggerating the idea that woman's only role is to sexually satisfy men, yet it is useless without her virginity.
In addition, the fact that the Count rapes her while she is dead highlights his lack of respect for women. Similarly, the vampire hunters in Dracula also defile Lucy's dead body as they stab her in the heart and cut off her head.